What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I finally received the final Mondo figure to add to my X-Men the animated collection. This was initially the first release ever of Mondo, I believe. And I did get in the game a little later, but I've caught up. And I had seen this figure when they first released it, and I thought it was cool and everything, but I wasn't exactly, I would say, intrigued by it at that time. But looking at this figure now, from what I've seen, it looks really nice. And I know the colors look really nice. So I'm excited to actually get this in hand and to actually look at it and review it. And I did get in this line starting with when I seen the Rogue. The Rogue got me interested in this Mondo X-Men animated series line, and from there it just I got one. I think, yeah, Wolverine was the first one I got, and then from there I was hooked. So I had to just get all of them, and I'm excited about the ones that are coming. So let's take a look at this Magneto. And this one, on these boxes, not all of them come with the magnetic box. This one is the magnetic one, so we don't have to. We could just crack it or open it from the side here. And it has some tissue paper in there, and there he is inside of the plastic inside the box. So if you want to read it, I'm gonna go slow here. Side art right here. And then this is the back. So you got some more artwork back here. Pretty nice. And then there you see like a lot of the people that are responsible for these very cool collectibles. And then on this side you just have the X-Men, the animated series. The portrait on the front looks very nice. I like the paint on this. The way they painted this up looks cool. They drew it out nice. So let's crack them open and yeah, let's take a look. So this is what he looks like outside of the box in the clamshell. Very well packaged. And then he has his extra stuff in the back here. This is what's on the bottom. So you have all his effects here, and then all his hands, and then you have this. I guess it's supposed to be like a I don't know, like a, I forget what they're called, but they go inside the cement, the blocks. I can't think of the name. And then you got the stands. So yeah, so this is that. And then the next level. All right. And I can smell the plastic. So here's one of the heads. We're going to take this out before it falls. The other head. And then you see the plastic there that is covering the figure. So very well protected. There is the figure, Magneto. Okay, so let's pop him out of here. So his cape is covered with the plastic, his head. the legs. And my first impression of this Magneto, taking him out, he looks amazing. I just, man, these figures, they're really something. They're beautiful figures. The color on this guy too, it looks nice. It's not like shiny or anything. It's like a flat color to it, but it looks nice. And just the detail of, you know what, before we get into Magneto, let's start getting his accessories out, because I do want to go over Magneto, but I want to get all of his stuff out, and then we'll move on to the figure. And then we have these still to go and look through. I'm impressed by all of these figures so far. They've all been really nice looking, and I haven't been disappointed. I can honestly say that. They're just very detailed. Just very nice collectibles. And the thing that I like about it too is you can actually pose them for, you know, the size that they are. That's pretty neat. Let's get everything out. There's those magnetic rings. I don't remember what this is called. I got a bad memory. Okay, so let's start with this so you guys could take a look at this piece here. And this is bendable. It doesn't hold its bend. See, I'm bending it right there and it goes back. So yeah, this doesn't hold its bend. So that's a little unfortunate. It would have been cool to get a nice bendy wire in there that where it would hold, and you can pretty much wrap this around one of the other X-Men figures. And then here's his stand. And then you have like this mangled up, just like a mangled bunch of pieces of, let's see what's in here. You see like a watch. What else is in here? See a gun back here all twisted up and just bent. And then of course there's the magnet that he's gonna on his hand. This will stick. And what else is on here? I'm trying to figure out what else is in here. Just like some pipes, I guess, and yeah, just like a bunch of like twisted up metal, pretty much. So this is a cool little piece. And then you have his magnetic rings. These also have magnets on the back. So we're going to mess with that in a while with his hands and see how that looks. And as far as his hands, here's some open hands. Nice lines put in the right spots to give it that extra detail. And then you could tell this one has the magnet. Oh, and that just came off. I don't know if that's supposed to come off, but it did. This little piece came out. So hopefully that is not a problem. And then here we have some more hands. Like some grasping type hands. These look really nice. And then here's some more open hands. Okay, so here is the other side of, for the other hand with the magnet. They look good. And then you have a fist. This one has a magnet. So altogether we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the two on him, you have nine hands. And then let's take a look at his unmasked head. That looks nice. That looks really good. The shading is in all the right spots. This looks magnificent. Beautiful color tone on the hair, the shade. This looks good. The actual sculpting of the hair, it looks beautiful. The eyes, look at the eyes on this. This looks really good. Some shading on the cheeks. See the lineage on his right around the cheek area, underneath his mouth, in between the eyes. Just a very detailed sculpt. It looks good. It looks really nice. Beautiful. Okay, and now let's look at the helmeted head, the other one that he came with. And this looks nice too. You see they gave him the black shading in the eyes, reminiscent of the X-Men animated series cartoon. So they got that image down. That looks good. You see the nice highlights right here on the helmet. This looks very nice. Very clean looking painted helmet. This looks really good. Beautiful. Great job by Mondo, the team over there. They're doing such a great job. Okay, now let's go on to the figure. And here we go. We're going to see about his head movement. Looks down about there. Looks up about there. He can turn all the way around. Movement on his arms. So it can go out to there. Bends out to there. And of course, this would probably go 360, but the only reason why it doesn't is because of his cape. But other than that, good movement on these arms. You do have a bend at the elbow. And the wrists, you have some movement, a little bit, not much. It more just turns. See that? So you're just gonna get like some turn on it. There's not like any hinge to it. Yeah, there's no hinge to it. So maybe on the other ones there is hinge. It looks like there is hinge, like a little bit, but not too much. See that? So you do get a little bit of it. It's not crazy. And then his waist, he has a full waist turning movement. And then his upper torso, he can also twist and turn. So that's a nice touch. Side to side, does that. And then his legs. So that's how far up his legs bend. So that's it for the legs. And then on his ankles, he has good movement on the ankle. The hinges are good. And then the rocker, he does have good ankle rockers as well. So that's a nice touch. Oh, and he turns at the shins. Wow. Okay. I don't know if any of my other ones, if they turn at the shins, or yeah, it's the shin. Wow, that's cool. See that? Okay. Sweet. Good deal. Okay, this Magneto is he's a beautiful figure. He is, like I said, the last one that I have bought from this collection, but he was the first one released. So the only one that I'm missing, as far as characters that were released, is Omega Red. And Omega Red is going for a pretty penny now. So I don't know. We'll see if they release him again. I'm hoping they do. I don't really want to pay those prices that he's going for. So if I missed out on him, I missed out on him. I mean, that's what happens when you're late to the game. Let's pop his other head on. Give me a sec. Let's put him down. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Let's put this head on him. So there we go. There's his unhelmeted head. Beautiful figure. Love it. And this one, you're not going to be able to really turn it like the helmeted ones, because of course, his long hair is going to hit back here on his cape. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be more like just for a straightforward look. You're not going to be turning this and looking sideways and stuff, and you don't want to disturb the paint right here. You don't want any paint rubs, so just be careful with that. Yeah, he looks freaking cool. Let's try some of these magnet hands. So let me get those, and we'll put those on and see how it looks with the magnetic rings. Okay, this little clip fell out of the magnet hand again, or plastic cover. Hopefully it's not gonna keep doing that. I think I just put it in backwards. Shit. Okay, we'll worry about that later. For now, let's see how he looks with those magnetic rings. Okay, we got one hand in. And then we got the other hand. Yeah, you got to be very careful. You see, I just kind of scuffed a little bit of paint right here on his hand just from not putting it in right, like straight. See how the ball peg kind of turned. Not a big deal, but still, just be careful with these. You don't want any little scuffs and stuff like that. Okay, let's does this hinge? Yeah, I don't think these hinge too well. Okay, so we're gonna do that. See, this is the piece right here that I put in. I put it in wrong. I'll get it out later and put it in the right way. For now, I just want to put these on his hands and see how they hold, and they hold really nice. Wow, that's really cool. Freaking sweet. These magnets are pretty good. They're a good strength. You take advantage of that those magnetic rings. They look beautiful. Look at that. Such a cool touch to this figure. That's really neat that they included the magnets inside the hands to be able to pull off this look. So this is a good idea. And then let's put the mangled metal in his hand, and that's what that looks like. And then let's swap out his head. Let's put the other oops. Let's put the other shaded one. Yeah, you see that? Right here, there's already like some scuffing on the paint. And that's from the one with the long hair. So that's the thing that you're gonna run into using this one. It's gonna disturb the paint a little bit. You can't see it back here with the helmeted one on, so you're gonna see it like as you're popping off the heads and stuff. You're gonna see that on there. But yeah, check that out. That looks very impressive. It looks so cool, man. Look at that. This is next level, man. This is so sweet looking. So you could give him his different looks, his different poses. Beautiful. Dig it. I love this figure. I'm not going to put like all the other different hands on him. But what I do want to do is I want to bring out the rest of my collection of this line, and I want to put them all together so you guys could take a look at all of them together and see how they scale together. So let me go ahead and grab those and get that going. Okay, my friends, here he is with Gambit, and they look good. They look good together. They're about the same height. Wow. Yeah, these look so cool. Let's try another one here. Here he is by Wolverine. So cool. Here he is with Jubilee. So there's Jubilee, and yeah, she's the shortest one of the bunch. And these look so good together. All of these, I'm just I love these figures. They look great. They are right off of the cartoon. Okay, here's Magneto next to Sabretooth. And these look sweet together. These are the two villains I have. Like I said, I'm missing Omega Red. I wish I would have got that Omega Red, but I mean, we'll see. You never know. Hopefully they'll do like maybe a regular version of Omega Red for those who weren't able to get on the first time around. Um, I know that other one was a SDCC exclusive, so maybe they'll do like a regular release. Hopefully, I'm hoping. But yeah, these look great together. And here we have the whole crew. This is my crew of the Mondo 1/6 scale. This is what I have so far. I'm extremely impressed by these figures. Um, they're just so beautiful. They look good together. They look like the cartoon. Um, it kind of makes me want to like go and grab like some of the other ones. This is like addicting, you know. Like you get one and you want to keep going, but he hasn't released, you know, obviously all of the other ones. We got Rogue coming up next, so I'm gonna be excited for that coming up in June. If we get it before that, even better. But June isn't too far away, so I'm gonna be probably reviewing her next, unless if I get a good deal on a Omega Red out there somewhere, maybe I'll pick him up. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but that's gonna do it for this little review of the Magneto Mondo 1/6 scale figure. I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing review of that figure. And just hit a comment, a like, a subscribe. And thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it. And you guys have a nice weekend. And that's it. So until next time, Incredible Bulk signing off. Bye bye.